What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Catherine. I'm from New Zealand and for the past 7 months I've been living here in Gran Canaria. So yeah, today I thought I would talk about my main pros and cons based on my personal experience, of course. So I think I'm going to start with the pros. So number one is got to be the weather and the sun. So basically it's always warm. Like I think the coldest month was maybe February and it was like maybe 15 degrees Celsius like minimum, but yeah, generally it's always sunny. I think I've had maybe 3 or 4 days of rain in the past 7 months, so I think that's pretty amazing. And yeah, it's just always nice weather, pretty much all year round. You can go to the beach, there's people swimming, so yeah, that's super good. And another pro is that it's just so beautiful. Like there's so many beautiful landscapes. You've got everything from mountains, forests, beaches, caves. Yeah, I just feel super blessed to be in such like a beautiful environment every time. You know, I go outside and I see the mountains and I'm just in a good mood because everything around me is just stunning. Another thing is the people, like, and I've heard this from people from Spain as well, like in mainland Spain, they tell me the people aren't as friendly. So yeah, people here are very nice, you know, very open and warm, and I think that is generally like in the Canary Islands. I guess people from smaller towns generally tend to be nicer than, you know, big cities, but yeah, the people here are really lovely, and definitely the locals are. I definitely think it's a pro living here. The thing is that it's fairly cheap compared to, I don't know, other countries like the UK, or, you know, if you're coming from New Zealand or Australia, Spain, the prices are about, I would say, half. I mean, depends what you're buying, but some things are like ridiculously cheap. Like you can get a beer for like €2, a bottle of wine for €3-4. You can get like, you know, like I don't know, a dish like in a restaurant for €10, and you can basically rent a room for like 300-400 euros a month, which I think is pretty good. So a lot of people choose to like work remotely here at places, especially like in the city of Las Palmas. You get a lot of digital nomads, and there's a lot of like, you know, international community, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. Also, the transport is free for residents, which is really nice. The buses can pretty much get you around the whole island. They are a little bit slow, so they're not the most efficient way, but it's, you know, it's free, so I can't really complain. Another pro is the travel. Like obviously being from New Zealand, for us it's really difficult to travel around Europe, but being based in Gran Canaria, you have a pretty big airport. Like Las Palmas is quite well connected to, you know, mainland Spain. You've also got like Morocco, all the other Canary Islands, and quite a few different countries in Europe as well. And if you're a resident here, you get like a pretty big discount for travel within Spain and to the other islands. I think it's like 75% off, so it makes exploring the islands and going to Spain a lot cheaper, which is really good as well. I didn't even know this before moving here, but yeah, if you are going to move here, definitely look into the travel discount because you're going to be able to save a lot of money. And now going into the cons, I would say number one is the kind of isolation. So obviously you are on an island, so you're a bit isolated from the mainland. If you're from, let's say, the US or, I don't know, Asia or Australia, you're probably going to need at least 2 or 3 flights just to get home, which is a little bit annoying. Another con, I think, is like Kalima, which is also related to the weather. I didn't actually know about this, but Kalima is basically like a weather phenomenon where the air is kind of polluted with, I guess it's dust or sand from the Sahara Desert in Africa. So if you have like asthma, if you get allergies, then it's not ideal. A lot of people end up like sneezing or, you know, coughing and stuff like that as a result of the Kalima. Another con, I guess, is the salary. Like in terms of work, if you're gonna try like find a job here, like let's say in a restaurant, or I don't know, in a retail store, you're probably not going to be making a lot of money. And I think that's an issue in Spain in general. But yeah, the salary, I guess, is a con. In saying that though, like if you work online, if you want to teach English, then you can make like a good living, I think, here in Gran Canaria. Another con I would say is kind of the lack of diversity. I guess Las Palmas is a bit different. I kind of live in a small town here. I definitely feel like a lack of diversity. I don't really see a lot of like people of color per se, and I think that's definitely noticeable. Probably, like I said, in Las Palmas it would be better, but if you're in a small town anywhere in Spain, really, it's not very diverse. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Overall, I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons. I've really enjoyed my time here. I only have about a month left, which is kind of sad. But in saying that, I feel like 7-8 months has been enough for me to see the island. I think at this point in my life, I want to travel, I want to explore different places, and I think Gran Canaria is not somewhere I would stay long term, at least at this point in my life. Like, the biggest city, Las Palmas, is not that big of a city, to be honest. Like, I only know a few people there, and I end up running into like my friends, even though I only have like 3 friends in the city. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Overall, I have definitely enjoyed my time living here. However, I would say after about 7 to 8 months, I do think I'm a little bit bored, and I think I've seen pretty much everything I want to see in the island, and it's time to move on. Don't get me wrong, I think it's an amazing place, perfect for a holiday. But yeah, if you're thinking of coming here to live, I would say definitely go for it. Like, at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you can always, you know, move back or whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.